In 532 CE, the roar of chariots in Constantinople's Hippodrome turned into the roar of rebellion. Two deadly rivals, the Blues and the Greens, usually at each other's throats, did the unthinkable. They united. Their target? Emperor Justinian. The empire trembled, palaces burned, and it nearly ended in collapse. Until one woman changed everything with just a few words. Royalty makes a fine shroud. In Byzantine Constantinople, chariot racing was the obsession. But the Blues and Greens weren't just sports fans, they were political, religious, and social power blocks. Think street gangs mixed with political parties and a dash of religious zeal. The Blues leaned toward the aristocracy and Orthodox Christianity. The Greens represented more radical and populist elements. Tensions exploded in January 532, when both factions were angered by high taxes and harsh rule. When Justinian attempted to punish rioters harshly after a botched execution, the Hippodrome became a powder keg. On January 13th, chants of Nika, conquer or victory were erupted, but they weren't cheering anymore. They were calling for revolution. Fires spread, engulfing parts of the city. The Hagia Sophia, which would be rebuilt after, was torched. A rival emperor was even proclaimed. Justinian, cornered and terrified, considered fleeing the capital. In the emperor's war room, panic ruled, until Theodora spoke, her legendary words. "Royalty makes a fine shroud. If you wish to flee, Augustus, do so. But I shall stay. The purple is a noble color for a burial shroud." That speech steeled Justinian's resolve. He rallied his generals, including the brutal Belisarius, and launched a counterattack. Justinian lured the rebels back into the Hippodrome with a fake peace offering. Then soldiers sealed the gates. Up to 30,000 people were slaughtered in one of the bloodiest suppressions in history. Justinian rebuilt Constantinople, grander than ever. The Hagia Sophia was reborn as a symbol of imperial power. Theodora's reputation as a fierce and fearless co-ruler was cemented. The empire survived, barely. The Nika Riots show how volatile politics and public emotion can be, especially when social identity, like sports factions, becomes intertwined with deep-seated grievances. It's a tale of chaos, charisma, and how one voice of courage can change history.